Faisal, Awais Ali Shah, Hamidullah, Azizullah, Muazzam Hayat, Umair Ali Khan, Saifullah, Gori, Yusuf Khan, Zaid Ali, Khuzaima bin Tanveer, and Hazrat Luqman. Some fantastic fast bowlers, all rounders, as well as some very dangerous batters out there, especially watch out Hamidullah Khan. If he goes well, then really it's a dream, a nightmare for the bowlers. Both the openers walking in the middle, two very explosive batters, whereas Karwan CC getting warmed up. Umpires out there. It's a very good evening once again. Getting little colder out here in ICC Academy, as there was a little bit breeze and rain early in the morning here in Dubai, which made it a little colder, and this should help the fast bowler, especially with the new ball, and it will become very interesting how the Alif Pharma is going to start their inning. In fact, earlier on, how they will play two very talented batters out there, and it's also very interesting. I think it's a very brave decision. It's a very brave decision to win the toss and elect to bat first, considering the conditions. Well, the match is about to begin in a few moments, and we will take a little break and we'll join you back as the match starts. Well, welcome to all of you as match number 20 is about to begin between Karwan CC versus Ali Pharma. Ali Pharma has won the toss and they have elected to bat first. It's Hazrat Luqman, the tall right arm medium fast bowler, will be bowling the very first over for Karwan CC. Some adjustment in the field out there. Deep third man as well as a deep fine leg in position. Hazrat Luqman known for his swing, especially. He likes to bowl those laid out swingers and he has been very successful in doing that. One of the key wicket taker for Karwan CC. Very fit and very agile. Well, there is some slight delay over here. Umpires are rechecking. Well, we are just about to begin as the reconfirmation has been done. Hazrat Luqman has got the ball in his hand and he will be up against one of the quality better, Lovepreet. Here we go, the first ball of the game, number 20. Right on the money and nicely played. Straight towards the mid-on, a dot ball to start. Well, this will be very interesting. A quality fast bowler against the quality batter. Lovepreet has played for UAE international team as well. Nicely driven once again, but straight to the fielder at mid-off. And Lovepreet has off the mark. So is Karwan Alif Pharma. It's Uzair Man will be facing his first ball. A very dangerous player on his day. A fearsome hitter. Interesting how we'll be tackling the swing. Well, little uppishly played, but safe enough. A dot ball coming up from Hazrat Luqman. Hazrat Luqman is one of those bowlers who really do not spend much energy on the run-up. Just a very casual way of approaching the crease with a very good high arm action. Maintains a balance, and I'm sure that as long as he will get warmed up properly, as he will proceed with his quota of spell, he will be putting a little bit more effort. This time driven, and the ball will race away toward the boundary. First boundary coming up from the bat of Uzair for Alif Pharma. Well, good effort over there by the fielder at gully position, but it was perfectly played in the gap. Hazrat Luqman will be bowling to Uzair Man. Oh, this is played in the air. Chance for the fielder there. And the catch is taken. Well, an easy catch for the fielder standing at extra cover position. Uzair Man, nothing a shot at the end really. It was not there to play that pull shot. And the ball was getting outswing, a lot of outswing. A very talented player just thrown away his wicket. It's 5 on the board for the loss of 1 after 5 balls that have been bowled in the very first over. Well, Hazrat Luqman has provided the breakthrough. He has got the early wicket, which he always does, Hazrat Luqman. He is a key wicket taker for Karwan CC. And once again, among the wicket, taken a wicket in the very first over. Uzair Man is back in the dugout after hitting that boundary. A very ordinary shot from his side. He is a quality batter, and I'm sure that he will learn a lot out of this game. Saad Maqsood out there in the middle and will be facing his first ball. Well, once again, trying to play that expensive card shot. And with that dot ball, that is the end of over number 1. It's 5 on the board for the loss of 1. Well, it's Omer who has got the ball in his hand. Another a very experienced and a very clever bowler. Watch out those lead cutters which he bowls more often. And it's Lovepreet will be facing the first ball of Omer. Right on the money. And very good running between the wicket. Defensively played. Fielder standing at the edge of the circle, allowing an easy single to the batter. Well, with the kind of pace Omer is operating, I would really encourage the fielders to be on their toes. They can't afford to let batters take easy singles because this really will allow them to get their confidence and to get them going. Saad Maqsood will be facing Omer. Right on the money once again. Nicely played Saad this time. Clipped away on the legs towards the leg side for a single. Omer to Lovepreet. Well, step down the track and very good delivery by Omer. This is special. Omer is not those ordinary bowlers. Don't get carried away with those lead cutters which he bowls it with a little lesser pace. He can surprise you with his quick shot deliveries. Once again, pitching the ball at the right length, knowing Lovepreet is after him and not providing really any room to him to open his arms. He has got protection, he has got long on, and he has got deep mid wicket. Nicely played. Well, very good fielding over there by the fielder. Lovepreet initially thought there is a single, but then sent back by Saad wisely. No damage done. Once again, Omer has been very consistent with his line and length. So far, he has given 2 runs in his 4 balls that he has bowled. Driven. And he will get a single out of that shot. Well, that's the end of over number 2. It's 8 on the board for the loss of 1. Hazarul Luqman has got the only wicket fall so far in his very first over, given 5 runs in that. Will be bowling third over of the game. And will be up against Saad Maqsood. Well, he comes down the track, hits it, hits straight, safe enough, and he will get a boundary. It's a very good shot. Beg your pardon, it was Love Preet who has played a very nice shot. Taken the risk, calculated risk, but it paid off for him. This is nicely bowled. Straight to the fielder at gully position, a dot ball. Love Preet is one of those batters who can't be kept quiet for a long time. He will take his chances, and he has got plenty of stroke under his armory. He will definitely go after the bowler, especially after the loose deliveries. Hazar Luqman. Oh, this is a little quick delivery. Surprised Love Preet, who wanted to play pull shot. It was not that short either to play that kind of stroke. Umpire just rechecking as the ball, after clipping the pad, hit the helmet. Hazar Luqman creating few problems here for the batters. Yes, it just I think took off from that thigh area. And this time he played a pull shot. It's in the air, but landed safely in front of the fielder there at deep square leg position. Oh, it was a lovely throw. Saad just managed to get in. Well, what Love Preet is indicating, Saad, that the ball is getting extra bit of bounce. And that is really understandable here in ICC Academy grounds. There is still grass out there. And Hazar Luqman is a tall right arm fast bowler. Well, this is in the air. Once again, the batter is very lucky. The ball fall at no man's land area, just away from the fielder at point position. Ball is definitely getting the outswing going and also getting an extra bit of bounce. Driven, and he found the gap as well. This might race away toward the boundary. Yes, Saad will get his first boundary. Much needed. He was struggling with the bounce earlier. This time, capitalize on that half volley. Nicely driven toward the deep point region for a 4. That is the end of over number 3. It's 17 on the board for a loss of 1. Well, that is interesting. Omer, who has bowled a beautiful second over, I think he just gave away 2 runs in that, has been removed from the attack, and it's Hosema who has got the ball in his hand. Babar Iqbal with an interesting decision. Might be expecting a little more from Hosema. Lovepreet will be facing Hosema. Oh, nice high arm action by Hosema. Attempt. Well, the direct hit would have been interesting, but it was well fielded by the fielder there. Also with the beautiful underarm throw. Everything was perfect except that direct hit. Well, it's relatively, for me, a new addition in the fast bowler community here in the local UAE domestic circuit. Hosema, nice smooth run up and a beautiful action. Well, this is played uppishly, but in the gap for a 4. Nice shot this time, coming up from the bat of Sahad. Handled the bounce beautifully. It was a very good attempt by the fielder there at gully position, but quite far enough from him. So Sahad got a second boundary. Once again, good shot delivery on a very good line as well. Saad wanted to play that hook shot, just beaten with the pace and bounce. Hosema. Oh, better delivery. Better length. Just glided toward the third man for a single. One thing as a young fast bowler you always want to know, especially if you are bowling in the power play, you can't set yourself predictable for the batters, even if you have got express pace. If you keep bowling short, these modern days batters with all those beautiful helmets, with the body covered with all the guards, can really hit you away. Well, this time Lovepreet trying to improvise. He has got the ball where he wanted, but just beaten with the pace. Hosema, although a bit short in this over, but the extra pace that he is generating and that bounce really helped him pitching up some short deliveries. Well, nicely bowled and nicely played as well for a single. And that will be the end of over number 4. It's 24 on the board for the loss of 1. Well, there's a change as well from the school end. It's Zahid Ali who has got the ball in his hand. He as well a very experienced bowler. knows his limitation, knows his strength, and he will be up against Lovepreet. Well, this is in the air, chance for the fielder, and he taken a very good catch. Well, running catches are never easy, and the fielder has really held on to it very nicely. Just diving on the left side, it was just flicked in the air. Lovepreet wanted to time it well. He did though, but just found the fielder in the deep. So Zahid has got the wicket on the very first ball that he has bowled. Lovepreet, who was struggling with the extra bounce that this wicket is generating, has to walk back. Caught by Saif Ali, a beautiful catch taken, bowled by Zahid. And Lovepreet manages to score 10 on 15. It's 24 for 2 after 4.1 overs. Well, said Omar out there in the middle, replacing Lovepreet, thanks to that brilliant catch taken in the deep by Saif, running toward his left side and taken that catch. Mind you that it is sun was exactly opposite to him. Zahid has got the wicket on the very first ball, and once again just targeting the pad of the batter. He has got deep mid wicket in place. He can afford to do, enticing the batter to go after him. Said Umar has got the run on the very first ball, 25 for 2. Karwan CC is definitely on top of this game so far. They have contained the batters. They only manages to score 25 so far with a run rate of 5.77, and they also lost 2 wickets. Oh, once again, right on the money, bowling as per his field placement. This was very clever coming up from Zahid. He's a quality bowler, has got a decent pace, pitch as well sporting him, getting extra bounce, and that makes the length delivery very important when you are getting a little sport from the wicket, getting a little bit extra bounce. You always try to pitch the length deliveries in order to let the batters go after you, take little bit risk, and that extra bounce can always come into play. Well, he landed terribly out there. Hope has not injured himself. Yes, no damage done. Oh gosh. I hope he has got the proper spikes on Zahid. Don't risk yourself. Whoa. Well, this become very risky. As a fast bowler, you sprint in, and then just when you are landing, taking a jump in the popping crease, if you slip down like that, it becomes very risky for the fast bowlers. Zahid, good to see. Up oil, swing and a miss. Well, Syed Umar just wanted to go after the bowler, but that outswing has really beaten him. The late outswing. Zahid once again clipped away on the leg side. A single added to the score. Saad has scored 11 on 8, whereas Syed Umar has scored 2. Power play so far has really not gone in the favor of Alif Pharma, although they won the toss and elected to bat first. But it's Karwan CC bowlers who have dominated the game. Right on the money and nicely played. Just a single added to the score, and that will be the end of over number 5. It's 28 on the board for the loss of 2. Well, it's very breezy out there, getting a little colder, and when we talk about breeze, the right man matching to do the commentary is Mr. Samir, and Samir has been welcomed by an uppercut cut for a 6. Samir, here you go.
Thank you, Nadeem, for that lovely introduction. And yes, what a way to start things off here. The last over of the power play, Alif Pharma. Things haven't gone their way. They won the toss and decided to bat first. Lost a couple of early wickets. Runs haven't come by easily. And finally, Saad hangs on to one. Shot in length by Khuzaima bin Tanveer. And he's hit that quite powerfully for it to carry all the way for a maximum. It is a shorter boundary on his offside, so that was helpful as well. Khuzaima bin Tanveer into his second over now. A good start once again. Karwan CC establishing and continuing their dominance in this tournament. That's much better in terms of length. Fuller. Oh, he's caught the non-striker. Saad looking for that quick single. He will make it eventually. And this is what they need here now. Saad and Syed Umar. There needs to be a partnership with calculated risk. Yes, that run rate is only 6.5 runs per over. Given how Karwan CC bat and the way they've batted in this tournament, Alif Pharma will need definitely a score north of 180 at least to give themselves a chance in this game. They haven't started off too well. Couple of wickets down. Got number 3 and 4 for them out there in the form of Syed Umar Shah and Saad Muhammad. The second wicket falling on 24. So these two have put on 11 runs together. They still have batting to come. The skipper himself, Ahmad Khan, you can see him in the background there, seated, watching with concern. He'll have a job to do today. Oh, nicely hooked away. Drop shot by Khuzaima. This time he came around the wicket to Syed Umar Shah. And he's done well to play that hook shot. So a couple of times now, Khuzaima has looked to go short, and both times he's paid the price. One with a 6, the other one with a 4 just now. And both Syed and Saad getting a boundary in this over. And finally some things going the way of Alif Pharma. 11 off this over already. The most expensive over from from Karwan CC. And this should be good news for the team batting If they can build on this now, keep collecting a boundary every over, put together a big partnership. He'll continue around the wicket. This time it's taken a edge. Wasn't in control of that at all. I think Umair Ali there lost the ball in this twilight sky. We are about 15 minutes away from sunset, and it's the kind of moment where it can be easy to lose the white ball in the sky, and that is exactly what has happened to Umair Ali at extra cover. An opportunity gone begging. An interesting ploy this from Khuzaimah bin Tanveer. Now he's dug it short 3 times. The umpire has given him a warning this time, saying that was one from the over. He'll come back over the wicket, and look at that. Look at a bounce he's extracted. That's one thing Karwan CC bowlers have done well throughout the tournament. They've extracted a lot of bounce and assistance off this pitch. This one just took off. Back of a length. Syed Umar looking to flirt with that, but just realizing that it got big on him. Getting his bat away at the right time. So after getting hit for a couple of boundaries, he's bowled a couple of good deliveries here, Khuzaimah. Certainly something in it for the faster bowlers here at the ICCA Academy. It always has something, especially in the first few overs. It requires some astute batting to deal with this. Oh, bounce again and beaten again. The keeper collecting that at chest height. Good comeback from Khuzaimah, but a good over for Alif Pharma after all. 39 for 2 at the end of the power play. Zahid Ali once again surprisingly didn't bowl with the new ball. Was brought in as first change. But he has, as he always does, picked up a wicket here for Karwan CC. Now he's going to come in and bowl his second over. Saad Muhammad takes strike. Oh, look at that. Deliberately played. Using the pace and the bounce of the bowler. Because there was no slip, he chose that option. Third man is down there, so it'll be a single, but good option to take. Given that there's a lot of bounce being extracted here by the faster bowlers, might as well use it to your advantage as a batter. They'll have to be careful here. Now the slip comes in place. Umair Ali bringing himself on there. Because Zahid Ali finds that outward movement against the right-hander, it is a good idea, of course, to have that slip in. And that's Karwan CC's trademark. They will keep attacking throughout the 20 overs. Relentless in the way they go about things. Very good length this time. Playing it with soft hands though. The point fielder will have a shy at the stumps. And they'll come back for another run on the overthrow. The throw was certainly on. Because had it been a direct hit, it would have been sense for Saad Muhammad. But they'll manage to survive and in fact add on an extra single as well. So 3 runs off the first 2. And this is something the 2 batters have to do regularly. Yes, the boundaries might be hard to come by, but that's what good batters do. They put their head down, play with soft hands, make use of those little gaps in the field, get those 1s and 2s, keep the scoreboard ticking. Oh, takes a big edge. 1 bounce to the fielder. Third man could have easily carried on. Syed Umar with a wild slog, playing across the line to a ball that was going away from him outside the off stump. That shorter boundary to his leg side, probably tempting him to go that way. But with the newer ball, especially the way it's swinging, not sure if that's the right approach from the batter. But he will survive. By Mujahid Raza looks on there. 43 for 2 in 6.3 overs. They are still playing their shots, Alif Pharma. Haven't gone into a shell. This has been chipped towards backward point. Third man will once again do the clean-up job. This time they'll be able to get a couple of runs. Alif Pharma haven't shied away from playing their shots, and that's encouraging to see as well. However, it can be against them. Lost a couple of wickets. But however, these two batters aren't allowing themselves to go into a shell. It can quite easily happen to teams who lose early wickets. The new batters come out and try and steady the ship by eating out a few dot balls, and that can certainly lead to their disadvantage. But here these two have looked to play their shots. So far, it's worked out for them. A fuller this time from Zahid Ali, but gliding down the leg side, they'll still cross over very quickly. And that urgency is certainly visible between the two batters. Zahid Ali realizing that dropping it short or being back of a length isn't fetching him too much. So he looked to go full there. And that's probably the right way to go because there's still swing available. Maybe bring that LBW into the game, bring the ball back in, get them driving on the front foot. That's when that slip fielder will also come into play. If you're going to drop it short, it will fly off the edge. Not a bad over so far. There is no boundary. However, they have collected those ones and twos. Down the track, playing across the line. That's gone in the gap. It is a shorter boundary, so it will race away. Good effort from the fielder, but can't stop it from crossing the fence. The aggression will continue from Alif Pharma. Zahid Ali looking to swing the ball, going fuller, but a wild slog from Syed Umar brings him a boundary. End of the 7th, it's 50 for 2. Right, an interesting move here from Karwan CC, the skipper bringing himself on. A bit of spin here, the faster bowlers. They have picked up a couple of wickets, but just in the last 2 overs have leaked a few runs. Babar Iqbal bringing himself on. Let's see what he has to offer here. The field is obviously spread out now that the power play is over. Comes round the wicket. Nicely flighted, which he always does. Pushed away towards deep square leg. Come back for the second quite comfortably. Couple of runs to start the over off, and the batsmen will certainly enjoy this. They've been fed with some good bounce and movement from the faster bowlers. This is something they like to face. Much more comfortable. But although we've seen many times it can work against you as a batter. Lots of flight and loop. This is a full toss. Gone over the fine leg fielder. Very nicely swept by Saad there. Won't go all the way. They'll come back for 3 runs. Good running as well. In fact, they've only run a couple. So Saad Muhammad will keep strike. Karwan CC were right on top of the game with a couple of wickets, but they're slowly losing grip here by leaking a few too many runs. You've got to keep the momentum going, the aggressiveness going. This has been cut away very nicely. The fielder is down there, deep extra cover. Saif Ghori took a brilliant catch early on. Keep it to a single. I'm sure these two will look to target Babar Iqbal here. He's not offering too much in terms of spin. Hit right behind the bowler. Will be another single. This is good risk-free cricket from the two batters so far. Yes, they've had a couple of moments, but otherwise it's been a good rearguard action from them. This partnership now 32 was needed for Alif Pharma. Floated outside off, will go past the tram line. The umpire will call it a wide. And now things looking much better here for the men in grey. After having won the toss, choosing to bat first. Lost a couple of early wickets, but they've steadied the ship now. Nicely driven straight to the fielder. Bit straighter from Babar Iqbal on that occasion. I think over the wicket seems to be a much better way to go about for him against the right-hander. This one's down the leg side, playing it a little too early, Saad, because of which he only got a glove to it, but they'll still manage to cross over for a run. End of 8, it's 58 for 2. Awais Ali from the academy school end, and the first ball he's bowled has been nicely swiveled away towards the fine leg boundary. Easy pickings there for Saad Muhammad. Not the way you want to start off. Left arm spin of Awais Ali, straying down the leg side. This is comfortable for the batters, to say the least. A gentle breeze also blowing towards the leg side, so they'll certainly go after the spinners. Again, soft hands, getting it right in front of his eyes and stealing that single. This is good stuff from the two batters. Saad and Syed Umar have certainly arrested that pressure that Karwan ICCA had created with their new bowlers. Once again, pushing it down towards square leg, will only be a single. Because he started off with a boundary, Awais Ali, the first ball. Now this over is all about conceding and trying to get out of it without giving away too many runs. Width offer this time, nicely cut away, deep extra cover. Will keep it to a single. For some reason, it seems like Karwan ICCA have just taken their foot off the gas. All that aggression we saw from the faster bowlers has suddenly been paused. One too close to him. Was looking to cut it away. Didn't really turn too much. Another good over working out here for Alif Pharma. Already 8 off it. One more delivery left. This is very good batting from Saad and Syed Umar. They've gone about this in a very professional manner. Down the leg side again. Fine leg is up in the circle, but he can't prevent the single from being taken. 9 of this first over of Awais Ali. Another good one for Alif Pharma. It's 67 for 2. Once again down the leg side from Babar Iqbal, and it's been swept very nicely by Syed Umar. So this move of bringing spin on is certainly not working for Karwan CC. Both the spinners conceding boundaries, and the pressure that they created with those two early wickets is all being undone here. And once again Babar Iqbal, he starts off around the wicket. He came back over the wicket in the first over that he bowled because he went for a few runs. But this over too, for some reason, he's gone back to bowling around the wicket, and because of that, he's straight down the leg side and given away another boundary to start the over off. And when you start off with a boundary as a bowler, suddenly you're thinking too many things. You want to get out of the over as soon as possible. The wicket taking option goes away. You want to try and concede as less runs, and therefore you'll only be thinking about dot balls. This one's floated on the offside, straight to the fielder. Wow, this is completely against the run-off play. Saad and Syed were looking so good out there. A floater of a delivery just outside off, could have hit it anywhere he wanted, but he offered a simple catch to the cover fielder. In fact, that's the point fielder. Wow, it doesn't get as simpler than that. But a soft dismissal to get rid of Saad, who had played a good hand, 39 of 25 as he walks away. Alif Pharma lose their third in unlikely circumstances. 71 for 3. The third wicket falls for Alif Pharma, and out comes the skipper, Hamad Ahmad Khan, a destructive batter, a leader, and certainly one to watch out for when he's batting. He's up against his counterpart, who's bowling to him, Babar Iqbal, the skipper of Karwan CC, who's just picked up a wicket after getting hit for a 4. Starts off with a nice, loopy, full delivery. Hamad, you won't find him using his feet too much. He's a see ball, hit ball kind of batter. It's only a matter of time before he breaks loose. But he's out here quite early, inside the 10th over. Cut away from close to him. The fielders will allow him to get off the mark with that single. He gets to the non-strikers then. A successful over this from Babar Iqbal. We thought he started off with a boundary and therefore the pressure will be back on him. But he remained around the wicket and got a simple wicket, a very soft dismissal to get rid of Saad Muhammad. What's happened here? The umpire has given him out caught. Once again, very, very unlikely. Syed Umar Shah coming down the track to Babar Iqbal. Maybe he saw it early, pushed it far outside off. Have a look. Yeah, he wanted to go offside all the time, Babar Iqbal. And he didn't even bother looking at the stumping because he knew that he's nicked him off. And another wicket to the skipper. And we thought this move wasn't so great. Babar Iqbal proves us otherwise. Saad goes for 16. Syed Umar goes for 16, beg your pardon. And Alif Pharma once again in a spot of bother. 72 for 4. Four wickets down inside 10 overs. Hassan Sultan now joins the skipper. Two new batters on the crease. This is exactly what Karwan CC would have wanted after Sumar were going about it very nicely. They've almost gifted the advantage back to Karwan CC. And what a move this is. Babar Iqbal into his second over, picking up the 2 wickets. A leg slip and a regulation slip in place for the last ball of the 10th over. And he floats that on to his pads. A dot ball to end another successful over for Karwan CC. Halfway stage, Alif Pharma have lost 4. They're on 72.
Well, what a spell of bowling coming up from Babar Iqbal, and meanwhile it's Awais who has got the ball with his lovely arm delivery. So spinners are doing much better. Awais Ali will be bowling to Ehsan Sultan. Was a very touchy player, classy player, Ehsan. Nicely played on the leg side for a single. Both Hamad and Ehsan, they are very talented batters. Although they have lost 4 wickets, they got to keep their calm cool. They have scored 74 out of those 10 overs. Not a bad. Not really very bad, because we have seen here in ICCA Academy even 150, 160 can also become very tricky for the chasing side. Hamad usually likes to hit over extra cover. Well, not the best option to play on the back foot against Awais. He is bowling those beautiful arm deliveries which will viciously come in and can surprise you. This is the way to go. You have to play on your front foot. A brilliant over. Only 2 runs given by Awais. 74 for 4 after 11 overs. Well, Babar Iqbal literally playing with the instinct of the batters. Has given 13 runs, taken 2 wickets. Bowling those flighted deliveries and bowling those floaters. Not getting the turn. And the batters, in order to go against him, they wanted to take some quick runs against him, and in that contest they lost 2 wickets. 2 important wickets. Saad and then very talented Said Umar on the front foot. Hamad taking a single. Well, he made him play across the line. Not a confident shot, but he will take a single. Well, Babar is bowling superbly out there, playing with the emotions of the batters, enticing them to go after him, and he has got a long boundary on the leg side, and he has got protection as well. So is definitely throwing the question to the batters. Defensively played. Another dot ball. Very decent line and length. Another brilliant over from Babar come to an end. He has just given 3 runs in it. 12 overs gone. 77 for 4. It's Babar. In fact, it's Owais who will be bowling another over. Well, this is leading edge and just fell in front of the fielder there. And they will take a single. Well, both the spinners are really creating problem for the batters. Have a look on that. A leading edge just fell short in front of Babar. And the fumble there, misfield in fact, allowed them to take a single. Well, it's pulled away toward the leg side. One bounce in the hand of the fielder there. A single taken. Ehsan Sultan. Nicely played on the leg side. Well, they can afford to take singles and doubles for another maybe couple of hours, but they can't really rely on those singles and doubles because Karwan CC is a very tough side. You have to have decent runs on the board. Hamad playing on the front foot against Awais. I'm sure one good hit, one good boundary, or maybe a 6 will really raise the confidence of both the batters. Well, this is a poor delivery and Hamad has taken full advantage of that. It was in the air for some time, but really far, far away from the short fine leg fielder. A welcome boundary coming up for Hamad. Just missed the line away at that occasion and he has been punished. This is the quality these two batters have got. They have the ability to capitalize on those loose deliveries. And now he played a beautiful cut shot, but there is a protection in the deep and it will just be a single. A good over for the batting side. They have grabbed 7 runs out of that, in fact 8 with that single. 85 for 4 after 13 overs. Well, Babar Iqbal has taken 2 very important wickets, just given away 16 runs in his 3 overs. One of the pick of the bowler in this game for Karwan CC, and will be bowling his 4th over. Well, good single taken on the very first ball. Hamad is struggling a bit against the spinners. Ehsan Sultan has got very good footwork. Got much better technique. Oh, this is brilliantly done. Ehsan Sultan has been dismissed. Babar Iqbal takes his third wicket. Well, just when Alif Pharma looks to get settled down, they kept losing wicket and they have lost yet another very talented batter. Hassan Sultan wanted to play that late cut and got caught behind. Good wicket keeping by the wicket keeper there. More problems for Alif Pharma. They have lost their fifth wicket on 86. Hassan Sultan walking back after scoring 5 on 7. Caught by Muazzam Hayat, bowled by Babar Iqbal. Sohail Ahmed Khan has replaced Hassan Sultan. He is a left-hander batter. I think a very good option to send out a left-hander batter, especially against Babar Iqbal, who is not really turning the ball big. Well, this is officially played. Fast ball hit away for a 4. No, beg your pardon. There was a protection in the deep. But what a start. Sohail having a smile on his face. Didn't get carried away with those loss of wickets. Oh, this is very good ball. Drifting down the leg. Cannot be given as leg before out. But Babar Iqbal is really spinning Alif Pharma around. Well bowled and nicely played on the front foot. So Babar Iqbal, who has taken 3 wickets, given 19 runs so far, and this will be his last legal delivery of his spell. Can he get another wicket? Flighted delivery. Well, Sohail almost got trapped over there, and inside edge really saved him. But what a spell come to an end from Babar Iqbal. He has taken 3 very important wickets, just given away 19 runs in his 4 overs. Alif Pharma has managed to score 88 for the loss of 5 after 14 overs. Awais. Well, once again a decent delivery. Single taken by Hamad. Awais Ali as well bowled superbly, although he has remained wicketless so far, but couple of times remained little unlucky. He has got the leading edges, but unfortunately not having the fielder under them to get him a wicket. But he has really maintained the pressure along with Babar Iqbal. Sohail Ahmed is very aggressive in nature and a left arm bowler against left-handed batter. Well, wanted to play the cut shot. Shot was on, but did not really executed it well. Sohail definitely can bat. He has got the ability, and his team really needs him to deliver in this game. Cuts it this time. There is a protection in the deep, and it will just be a single. Saifullah has been brilliant with his fielding. Has taken a superb catch earlier on to dismiss Lovepreet. While Hamad goes across the line, just manages to get a single. Well, chance for the run out. Direct hit was needed. Another sharp single taken. Zahid Yusuf attempted that direct hit. Hamad. Well, he plays a cut shot. Good shot. Chase on. And the fielder does a pretty decent job to cut that off. Couple of runs added to the score. And that's the end of over number 15. 94 for 5. Hamad playing on 14. Sohail playing on 4.
Five overs left in this innings. Alif Pharma just haven't been able to kick on. They've lost half their side. 94 runs on the board. Babar Iqbal, the skipper, picking up 3 wickets as Umair Ali comes back into the attack. Just bowled the 1 over in the power play. Starts off with a single towards the offside. The only saving grace for Alif Pharma is that their skipper is still out there, Hamad Ahmad Khan. In these last 5 overs, they need at least 50 runs to try and have something on the scoreboard for their bowlers to chase. Bowlers to defend, beg your pardon. 145, 150, certainly not enough against a strong Karwan CC batting team. However, it's always good to put up a total that's over 7 runs per over in terms of a requirement. Nicely cut away. That's past the point fielder. And because once again that short boundary is to his offside, it'll race away. It wasn't all that far outside off, but it did well to cut it away to the right of the point fielder. And the deep extra cover was far too wide to try and cut that off. Much needed boundary this for Alif Pharma. They need many, many more of this in these last 5 overs. They move on to 99. That one off the bat of the skipper. He's settled down now, 18 of 20, but he needs to go at a higher strike rate if they are to finish strong here, Alif Pharma. Shot and pulled away. He has a very peculiar batting style, but it works for him. Not your typical textbook batter, but it does get those big runs for his team, those big finishes. And today more than ever, his team needs him to step up and provide them that late flourish into this innings. 100 up with that single as Umair Ali runs in. Nicely played by Sohail Ahmed, almost holding on to it, that third man fielder. And there might be a chance here. I will go upstairs to check. But I just get the feeling that Sohail Ahmed has just made it back. The throw was slightly higher above the stumps, because of which he may have had the time, that extra second, to get back in. The urgency is certainly on between the two. A drop catch to begin with, that could have been the 6th wicket easily. But that second run that they came back for, here's a run-out opportunity that we want to look at. The bat is still in the air. Yeah, it seems like he may have just made it. A good dive in from Sohail. That is probably what saved him here. Doing the basics right, ensuring that he got a full-length dive to save his wicket from falling. Diving with the bat upside down on his hand, but it seems like he's all right. I did have a hard fall, so a quick change of gear, and he should be going. 102 for 5 now. Umair Ali has considered a boundary in this over. This could have been a wicket had the third man fielder held on to it, but they'll complete a couple of runs more in this over. 2 deliveries left. This partnership now just 16. It needs to be a big one for Alif Pharma. 150, 145, something on the board for the bowlers to bowl at. Stepping down the track, looking to maybe just get to the pitch of the ball. Umair Ali seeing that and going short. So Sohail is not the tallest of lads, so unable to pull that away. The left-hander standing quite upright in his stance. He shows to Umair Ali quite early that he's coming down the track, but Umair Ali did notice it and went short. So a dot ball in the 16th over. This is full. It's sliced off his outside edge. Don't know if Sohail Ahmed knew too much about it, but he won't mind because it's run away to the fence for a boundary. So 2 boundaries in this over from Umair Ali. One off the bat of the skipper, and this one from the left-handed Sohail Ahmed Khan. He wanted to go leg side. Took a thick outside edge, went over the third man fielder. And another boundary. So 106 for 5 at the end of 16. 4 overs left. Zahid Ali then into the attack, the business end of the innings. And 17th over, but he's still finding a bit of movement. This one was far outside off. Hamad looking to go over the covers. Misses out on that. This should be an interesting end to this innings. Alif Pharma haven't really got going. They kept losing wickets at regular intervals. Quite a few soft dismissals. Karwan CC anyway have been quite decent with the ball in hand. Haven't given away too many loose deliveries, because of which the pressure is what made them play those loose shots. Once again, the moving ball. Hamad unable to make a connection to it. He doesn't use his feet too much. He looks to power it with a stable base, but that won't work when the ball is hooping around like the way it is from the wrists of Zahid Ali. He's a very skillful bowler. Constantly finds seam movement, especially here at the ICCA Academy, because of all the grass that's left on the deck. He's even found some bounce today. And in the last couple of games, he's been in very good form. Bowling some absolute jaffers every once in a while. This one, he's made a decent enough connection. And that is the strength of this man. He just needs to stand and time it well enough. More often than not, it goes over the fence. Look at that. Just stood there. Wild swing of the bat. Went way over long off. Who was a mere spectator watching that sail into that car park. That'll be a maximum that Alif Pharma so desperately needed. Now, how many more can they get? Hamad Ahmad Khan is on 25. He is certainly capable of delivering a few more of those blows. And Alif Pharma will want him to deliver them. Oh, moving his feet, making room for himself. Zaid Ali going full again, closer to the stumps. Another dot ball. So really contrasting over this. 3 dot balls, then a 6th, and now another dot ball. So Hamad certainly not looking to take those quick runs. He just wants to try and get as many 4s and 6s as possible. He's gone on at a strike rate of 100, which is very unlikely of him. This is short, pulled away, and that's gone all the way as well. Once again, quick wrists. And the short delivery has been dealt with. Look at that. That took a meaty part of the bat and into the dugout, back to his teammates. Sending the ball with a message, I'm still here, Hamad Ahmad Khan. And as long as he's still out there, Alif Pharma can look to finish on a high. Zaid Ali now conceding 2 big 6s in this over. 1 more delivery left. Will he go short again? Will he try and look for the block hole? 17th over in progress. Yeah, going full this time. Hamad wanted to hit that far, far away, but playing down the wrong line. 17 done. It's 118 for 5. Now it's Khuzaima being entrusted in these death overs. The 3 overs left. Alif Pharma getting a somewhat of a move on here. And Sohail Ahmed Khan has chopped on. The first delivery of Khuzaima, second spell. A short delivery, back of a length more. He's looked to cut that away, but that was way too close to cut. Inside edge onto the leg stump. The stumps have been rattled. And the 6th wicket falls for Alif Pharma. Sohail Ahmed Khan walks away. It's 118 for 6. Right then, Zohair Iqbal, Alif Pharma's premier fast bowler. He's out there now. He can certainly hit a few balls into orbit. Has the reputation. And today that reputation will have to come good for Alif Pharma. Oh, misses it completely. First ball from Khuzaima bin Tanveer. Very full. He's looked to go on the offside. Once again, trying to exploit that shorter boundary. And a lot of batters have fallen prey to that. Yes, it is to your advantage, but if you lose your basics trying to take advantage of it, that's what happens. So the top order failing at that. Babar Iqbal picking up 3 wickets in the process. Zohair Iqbal will take a couple of sighters. He's certainly someone who can hit the ball a long, long way away alongside his skipper. Short this time. So mixing it up, Khuzaima. Went full the first couple of deliveries. This one just dragging the length back. Hurrying Zohair Iqbal, who likes to get under the ball. We've seen him play quite a few shots to the leg side where he gets under it and really dispatches it. When he just pull the length back to him, that's when you see him losing shape every once in a while. This is a good over from Khuzaima. Couple of dot deliveries, a wicket as well. Haven't really got any runs so far. Slower delivery, powered towards covers. Didn't really get the middle of the bat, but he'll be glad to get off strike and give his skipper the last 2 balls of this over. Hamad now, what does he do? Will he try to bat the 20 overs? Or is he going to go bang bang every delivery? Just 15 of them left. They are on 118. If they can get at least 25-30 runs, then that'll take them to that 150 mark. And that's certainly something for the bowlers to bowl at. Yes, Karwan CC boasts a very heavy top order. Down the track. Over long off. In fact, that's taken a thick outsider and gone over third man. For a moment, I thought it was heading towards long off, but it's taken an edge. And one bounce into the fence. Yes, confirmed there by the umpire. But it doesn't matter which direction they come from as long as they keep coming, the runs for Alif Pharma. No chance for the fielder there to cut that off. That went very quickly off the edge. Absolutely flew. Another boundary to Muhammad Ahmad Khan, who's now beginning to cut loose here. 35 of 28 to him. If he can maybe get the next couple of overs, 3 or 4 more big ones. That's exactly what Alif Pharma will need to end this innings here. Down the track, this has gone high. Once again behind the keeper, over the fine leg fielder. And one bounce into the fence again. Well, he's giving it his everything. And he may not be hitting it where he wants to, but it's certainly going where he wants to, and that is beyond the boundary line into the fence. 2 boundaries to end the 18th over. Hamad Ahmad Khan being the collector of those. 18 overs done. It's 127 for 6. Penultimate over of the innings. It's Hazul Luqman being asked to deliver it. So he will probably just finish with his 3 overs instead of bowling his full quota, which is an interesting move. It will be Zahid Ali or Khuzaima to bowl the last one. He starts off with a short delivery. Zohair Iqbal looking to pull that away. He'll like this, facing the fast bowler from the academy end. The shorter boundary to his leg side. Once again, behind the keeper. The last 3 boundaries have come off edges. But who cares if you're an Alif Pharma fan? Boundaries is what they need and boundaries is what they're getting. Wild swing from Zohair Iqbal over the keeper and into the fence. So he gets to 5 now, Zohair Iqbal, his first boundary. 131 on the board. Hazrat Luqman running in. This one's high. Don't think he's made a good enough connection. It should fall safely. And because they've run the first one harder, knowing that it's going to no man's land, they'll be able to get a another one as well. So 2 runs after that boundary. And you know what they say towards the end. Swing and swing hard, and that's exactly what Zohair Iqbal is doing here. Even if he loses his wicket, he doesn't mind. There's only 9 deliveries left now in this innings. Try and get as many boundaries as possible. Again in the air. This time will a fielder get under it? Yes, and a good catch at that. Ran in all the way from mid-wicket. A diving catch forward. Zohair Iqbal once again getting a thick edge. This one went in front of him. Went all the way up in the air. Lots of elevation. Short delivery from Hazrat Luqman. He's quick, and therefore Zohair was late to the shot. That's why it went all the way up, but a brilliant catch there. Not easy to judge these in the night sky of Dubai, but he's held on to it very nicely. And Zohair Iqbal can't do too much damage tonight. He walks away as the 7th wicket falls for Alif Pharma. It's 133 for 7 with 8 deliveries left to go in this innings. Wasim Akram now, left-hander. Hazrat Umar coming around the wicket to him. He'll come down the track, look to power it. Ideally, Hamad should be telling him to get batter on ball and give him that strike. There's still 2 deliveries left in this over. He could have done that in this ball and Hamad could have faced the last 2. However, Wasim, because he wants to also get in on the act and try and get a big shot here, gives away a dot ball. Hazrat Luqman has been brilliant again for Karwan CC. 2 wickets in the night. Might just pick up one more. Full outside off. Wasim Akram not able to make a connection there. End of 3 overs for Hazrat Luqman. He has given away 20 runs and picked up a couple of wickets. 1 over left in this innings. Alif Pharma are on 133 for 7. But it won't be Khuzaima or Zahid Ali. It will be Umair Ali to bowl the last over. So Ahmad Ahmad Khan will take strike against him. And the first ball has been nicely pulled away towards deep square leg. Will only be a single. Now then, Wasim Akram, the left hand on strike. What does he do? Does he go for the big shot or has the skipper advised him to give him the strike? I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go big. There's not much time left. Just 5 deliveries in this innings. At least a couple of big shots is what they'll need. Maybe get to 145. Final tweaks in the field. So just ask Midov to come up now. Getting third man to go a bit finer. So expect full length deliveries outside off because it's a long boundary as well. Ask him to try and go big on the off. Tailenders generally look to heave towards the leg side. So that's probably what the idea is. Drag short, in fact. But again, outside off. Not allowing anything to the batter to get under. And an important dot ball this for Karwan CC. They've just been absolutely brilliant throughout the tournament. All boxes ticked. The batting has been super aggressive. The bowling has been ruthless. And the fielding, top quality. All 3 aspects of the game well covered for the men in yellow and black. Oh, full Yorker. That missed the off stump by a whisker. Very, very close. And Umair Ali knows that. Here's another look. Yeah, look at that. How close is that? Wasim Akram stuck on his back foot. 2 dot deliveries. These are going to hurt Alif Pharma. They need to get Hamad on strike. Wasim Akram, get bat on ball. Get your skipper on strike. That should be called a wide. And very smartly, Hamad has taken the start and got to the striker's end now. This is what they needed. Couple of runs with that wide added. That takes the score to 136. 3 deliveries is what Hamad has. Can he get a couple of lusty blows? Get the team score up to 148 or even 150 if possible. Well, that won't be possible because unless there are wides, but yes, 2 sixes is what he's thinking. Oh, brilliantly bowled. This is superstar from Umair Ali. This is exhibition death bowling. And this is a suicidal extra run. Completely unnecessary, but understood as well. So last couple of balls, Hamad wanted to be on strike, so he's taken that extra run, knowing very well that it won't be possible. There's a Yorker length. Went to the fine leg fielder. It was well backed up, and because of that, it was an easy run out. But understandably, Hamad wanted to be on strike, and that's why he got Wasim Akram to come back for the second, which makes absolute sense. Right then, 2 deliveries left in this innings. They've got that 1 run because there was a run out in the second run. So 137 is what the score is. 8th wicket has fallen, that of Wasim Akram. But Hamad will keep the strike. Again, the target is 2 big sixes. Can he latch on to one? Yes, he does, but this is onto his leg side, which is the longer boundary. An attempt at a catch there. And luckily for Hamad, that will trickle away to the boundary as well. Well, the bowler is asking his fielder, you shouldn't have gone for the catch. You should have just saved the boundary, which should have been the idea. But because he's gone for the catch, he's overrun it. And the ball has just trickled into the fence, not allowing him any time to come back and pull that back. So 141 now with that 4. With Hamad Ahmed Khan on 44. Can he get a 6, get to his 50 and finish on a high? No, a very good Yorker delivery here. Umair Ali has bowled a superb last over. And Alif Pharma with that leg bye will only manage 142 runs in their allotted 20 overs, losing 8 wickets with their skipper Hamad Ahmed Khan remaining not out in the end, having scored 45 runs. Well, he was the one who allowed them to even get to that total, because at one point it seemed like it's just going to be 120 odd. But he provided some much needed impetus to this innings, but will it be enough? That is the question, because Karwan CC have been batting brilliantly throughout this tournament. But Alif Pharma certainly, with the bowlers they have, they will believe that they can make a match out of this. Not the best of starts. Lovepreet and Uzair opening the batting didn't really contribute too much. Saad Maqsood and Syed Umar Shah, at one point their partnership seemed quite promising. They were going along very nicely, playing some good strokes. Saad Maqsood especially with 39 of 25. But a couple of soft dismissals, especially of the bowling of Babar Iqbal. Their skipper was bowling simple loopy off spinners. And then Ehsan Sultan, Sohail Ahmed Khan, none of them being able to contribute except Hamad Ahmed Khan, who came out with the fall of the 3rd wicket and stayed out there until the end, batted with the tail and ensured that they got to 142, which I'd say is below par at this venue here at the ICCA Academy. Once again, Karwan CC brilliant with their bowlings. Hazrat Luqman, the senior experienced veteran, 2 for 20 in his 3 overs. Quite interestingly, all the fast bowlers only bowling 3 overs each. Umair Ali Khan didn't pick up a wicket, but he finished well. Khuzaima 1 for 27. Zahid Ali once again very good, 1 for 26. And Babar Iqbal, the captain, the spinner, 3 for 19. In those middle overs, he really broke off every little piece of momentum that the batters were trying to get. And Awais Ali Shah with his left arm spin giving away just 25 runs in his 4 overs. And only 5 extras bowled also speaks of the discipline of the Karwan CC bowlers. Here's a look at that first innings. Zerman starting off with a boundary, but played a shot too many. Gave a simple catch to extra cover. Hazrat Luqman is always picking up early wickets for his team. Umair Ali, he doesn't miss too many. And then the wickets kept tumbling, unfortunately, for Alif Pharma. Some very good fielding, some very good catching. A few good shots here and there. But that man, Babar Iqbal, the skipper, picking up 3 wickets and 3 very soft dismissals in the middle. Not the best of choices from the batters in terms of shot making. And that was the third one. Just floating it outside off and asking the batter to create some strength. But then came Hammad Ahmed Khan. He kept hitting the boundaries as and when he could. But it just didn't have a partner to stay with him. Sohail Ahmed Khan chopping on to his stumps there, looking to cut that away. And Zohair Iqbal skying one. And once again, a good forward diving catch by the fielder down there, deep mid wicket, who came running in a long way. And in the end, a leg by, which led to a run out of Wasim Akram, who came back for the second, getting his skipper on strike for the last couple of deliveries. And in the end, the damage wasn't too much because they only finished on 142 for 8, with Karwan CC having to chase 143 in their allotted 20 overs. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly with the chase.
Gentlemen, we are live and exclusive here from ICCA Academy for the game number 20th, which is getting played between Alif Pharma and Karwan CC, where Karwan CC will be with the chase. They have to chase down 143 runs, which is the target set by them by Alif Pharma, who have won the toss earlier on and elected to bat first. Well, not a very big target for Karwan CC. The way they are famous for, they have got some very explosive players, and one of them right over there in the middle, Hamidullah. Well, Ali Pharma will really be hoping this is not one of his game, not one of his night here in this beautiful venue of ICC Academy. Well, thanks to Arabian Cricket League, they have organized this particular tournament here in ICC Academy, beautiful venue with the very good wicket, which provides equal opportunities to both the batters as well as the bowlers. The ball comes nicely onto the bat. At the same time, the bowlers do get motivated, enticed to bowl with the extra bit of pace. They bend their back, especially the fast bowlers, with that gross on the particular wicket. And we have seen today the fast bowlers earlier on, Hazrat Luqman and Hosema, were troubling the batters with the extra bounce which they were getting out of this track. And at the same time, there is plenty of opportunities for the spinners as well. We have seen Babar Iqbal really has put a lot of dent in the middle order of the Alif Pharma, taken those 3 very important wickets. And so as Awais bowled superbly. He maintained the pressure on the batters. But again, you have to apply your abilities, your skills. You got to pitch on the right areas. Ball will definitely swing. And the man in the picture in front of us is Wasim Akram. The Wasim Akram recently met with the legend Wasim Akram. He was very happy. Well, he will be operating the first ball of the inning of Karwan CC right on the money. Wasim Akram just played softly towards the third man for a single. Off the mark, Luqman. And it will be explosive batter Hamidullah taking guard. Wasim Akram has got protection in the deep. Well, the long on is going back against Hamidullah. I think it's a very good decision. And he has got deep fine leg in position. Usually Wasim Akram, he likes to pitch the ball up, likes to get that in swing going against the right-hander. This time pitches short, loud appeal for the caught behind. Well, everybody is animated over there, but the umpires remained unmoved. Well, it's all happening here in ICC Academy. Alif Pharma consists of some of the young players, and they remain very animated. It was a loud appeal. Everybody was up. Well, Hamidullah was indicating that it hit his shoulder, but I'm sure umpire has his own decision to make. Wasim Akram. Oh, this is was an opportunity for Hamidullah, but it was a very quick delivery, beaten with the pace, although it was a genuine full toss delivery. Hamidullah has just missed it out. Wasim Akram bowling over the wicket. Oh, once again A dot ball. Hamidullah, foot's not moving, just standing and throwing his bat, which is not going to be a good option for him. Wasim Akram is just trying to bowl fast, not getting the swing which he usually used to get, as I have seen him previously. Well, this does swing. It was a low full toss. Maybe that was a plan to bowl few straight deliveries and then bowl that in swinger. But nicely played by Hamidullah for a single. Good over so far for Alif Pharma. Couple of runs added to the score and with a huge shout. Lukman, a very compact player with a good footwork, likes to play straight. Oh, bowled him out! A little inside edge with a beautiful Yorker. Well, talking about Wasim Akram, he has produced one delivery which mimics the legend. Have a look at on that. It was still a full toss, but wow, that swing really got Lukman bowled out. Beautiful delivery. Alif Pharma has struck. They got the wicket which they were looking for. Lukman walking back after scoring one. KCC 2 for 1 after first over. Zuhair Iqbal will be sharing the new ball alongside Wasim Akram. What a delivery it was. Wasim Akram got the wicket on the very last ball of his first over, removing Lukman. Hamidullah will be facing Zuhair Iqbal, who is known to swing the ball viciously. He has got a very good outswinger, and that will be really testing out Hamidullah, who has not got great of the footwork. Believes and depends much on his hand-eye coordination. Zuhair to Hamidullah. In fact, well, swing and a miss. There's the way Hamidullah plays. Alif Pharma is a quality side. They have got some quality fast bowlers in their squad alongside Sohail, who is a very good left arm spinner. Early wickets will be key. If they can get another 2 in the power play, then they will be back in the game for sure. Zuhair to Hamidullah. Oh, this is in the air. Chance for the fielder. Well, it was an opportunity. Abu Bakr, not the best of the effort. You got to take these chances if you really want to win these low scoring games. It was a top edge, wanted to pull that ball. It went miles in the air. Not an easy catch, mind you. Running back is never easy, but still, you want to grab those half chances. Hamidullah living dangerously out there. Well, this time he connects it and chase on for the fielder. It's a long boundary. And very good running between the wicket. They have grabbed 3 runs out of that shot. Muazzam Hayat. Well, Muazzam Hayat wants to change his helmet. "136 runs required in 18.3 overs with the required run rate of 7.35, and they have got 9 wickets in hand." Zohair Iqbal, although he has given 5 runs in first 3 balls, but he almost got the wicket of Hamidullah on the very second ball. That was a top edged. Well, Muazzam Hayat is a left-hander batter. He has got a deep fine leg and deep square leg in position. Oh, good delivery first up. Swinging back to the left-hander batter from the middle and a leg nicely played toward the leg side. A single added to the score. Well, interesting field placement. There is a deep extra cover in position, and there is a deep third man. So the target will be to pitch the ball up on the offside. Well, once again a good delivery. Hamidullah just throwing his kitchen sink at it. This is how he plays and becomes very dangerous when he starts going. A fearsome hitter of the cricket ball, Hamidullah, struggling with the swing that is being offered by both the bowlers so far. And this time, once again, just standing and trying to hit the ball. Well, a very good over from Zohair. A little unlucky. He has given 6 runs in it. 8 on the board for the loss of 1 after 2 overs. Well, Wasim Akram, the dangerous bowler, will be bowling his second over. He has already taken a wicket, just gave away 2 runs, and he will be bowling against Muazzam Hayat. Oh, quick shot delivery on the leg side, wide given by the umpire. Muazzam Hayat is one of those batters who really plays as per the merit of the ball, got a very good footwork, technically very sound, and he is one of those players who remains very key in low scoring games, especially when the ball is swinging and you are up against the quality bowling attack. Such kind of batters, if they stay out there, becomes very handy for the batting side, and you want to remove them quickly as possible if you are a bowling unit. Oh, this time uppishly played, just away from the fielder there. 2 is the call, and they will get easy 2. Well, what Wasim Akram has done is that with his vicious swing, he has thrown plenty of questions in the mind of the batters. Tails up, met with the legend Wasim Akram. Oh, nicely played, beautifully done, a classy shot, and he will get a boundary out of that. And this is what Muazzam Hayat can offer. It was a decent delivery, width offered, and beautifully right on top of the bounce, played in the gap and got a boundary. Not just slogs, even the proper cricketing shots can also earn you runs with the good run rate. Muazzam Hayat will be the man for Karwan CC in this game. Wasim Akram will try his luck back. Oh, beautiful delivery! Close call! Well, it is denied by the umpire, indicating an inside edge. Well, but what a delivery once again. Have a look at on this. Well. It was an inside edge as umpire indicated to the bowler, and even Muazzam Hayat immediately indicating that it did touch the bat. Well, these are senior umpires at the best position. Once again, clipping the pad. Sohail getting little optimistic out there. But what brilliant bowling coming up from Wasim Akram. Hitting one of the sound batter like Muazzam Hayat 2 times on the pads is really showing his skills. You can do that against the technically weak batters, but not against one of those batters who are technically very sound. Oh, once again hitting the pad. This was an opportunity, I must say, for Muazzam Hayat to put it away on the leg side. It was a juicy full toss, but still the amount of pressure that he has built on the batters really making them become little extra cautious, over cautious in fact. It could have easily been head away for some runs on the leg side. Nevertheless, a good fight going on between these two. In fact, between Wasim Akram and both the batters. A little sheepish smile on the face of Uzairman. Well, Wasim Akram will definitely attempt a Yorker against Hamidullah, who is struggling to cope up with the swing. Round the wicket this time. Oh! Better delivery. targeting the stump. It was hit back for a single. A very eventful over once again with a loud shout earlier on. 3 overs gone. It's 17 for 1. Well, Zohair Iqbal will be bowling the 4th over of the game. Oh, this is just logged toward the deep mid wicket, and Hamidullah will get his boundary. This is how he plays. Just stand and deliver. It was pitched up, and Hamidullah just hits it towards the leg side. A player who just depends upon his hand-eye coordination, doesn't really believe much on the footwork. Well, quick delivery this time. They have taken a single. I think it hit the gloves of the batter. Well, so far, both the bowlers have maintained the pressure. They have not given freebies to the batters. And they remain a little unlucky as well. Couple of catches are already dropped. Muazzam Hayat, nicely pulled, and he will get a boundary as well. A very good shot, played in the gap, and not the best of the ball coming up from Zohair, bowling on his body with the fine leg up, asking for punishment. Muazzam Hayat is a very compact player with a very good technique. Always likes to play as per the merit, and this time he was perfectly on top of the ball. This time attempted Yorker, well fumbled by the fielder, allow them to take an easy single. Well, we all know about Zohair Iqbal. He is a very decent medium fast bowler. Likes to swing the ball away from the right-hander and into the left-hander batter. But as a fast bowler, you must have to develop the swing helping you going both ways. If you are able to swing the ball both ways, you become an extraordinary bowler, and that always creates doubts in the mind of the player, in the mind of the batters. This time it was pitched up, and Hamidullah is not going to spare those. He has just cleared the boundary on the offside, and on top of that, it's a no ball as well. Well, not the best of the over coming up from Zohair Iqbal. Hamidullah showing his talent and skills. It was pitched up, and he has easily cleared the longer part of the ground, which is towards his offside. A 6 and also a free hit. Zohair under pressure here. It's a free hit. He nicked it. It is in the hand of the wicket keeper, but it's a free hit. Well, Abu Bakr was up in a flash, thinking that they've got another wicket, but it was a free hit. Young man, Hamidullah. Well, this is surprising that Hamidullah, after even hitting a six, not happy with his bat, he has changed it. And this time he hits it toward the leg side, and he has hit the ball for another maximum. And this is another no ball. Well, look at that. Extension of the arm. He got another six, and on top of that, it's another no ball. Well, this is all happening here in ICCA Academy of the game number 20th of this ongoing Arabian Cricket League. Couple of no balls, free hits. Hamidullah, free hit. Oh, he hits it. It's in the air. And it has gone for a four. Wow. A very expensive over coming out from Zohair Iqbal. Hamidullah, with his natural instinct, is creating a lot of problems for the fielding side. 45 for 1 after 4 overs. Oh, once again, Wasim Akram with a loud shout, but it was clearly missing the leg stump, as we can see on the screen here. Yes, a little optimistic. They need wickets, we can understand, but it was clearly missing the leg stump. Good decision by the umpire. Good to see Wasim Akram bowling his third over. They need wickets. They need to really do the attack with the best of the opportunity which they have got. Oh, this time quick delivery, and it hit Muazzam. Well, he wanted to play the pull shot. The ball was not short enough, and also it was a quick delivery. Well, he was in a very bad position to play that kind of shot. And Wasim Akram himself giving him some little massage. The physio has been called in, giving some kind of treatment to Muazzam Hayat. 45 for 1 after 4.2 overs. Well, good to see Mozam Hayat back on his feet. He's playing beautifully. Played some gorgeous drives. One on the offside and the other one was an on drive. Playing on 12, just faced 10 balls. 45 for 1 after 4.2 overs. Alif Pharma's key bowler was Akram, who has got a wicket. His team wants him to deliver a few more. He is into his third over. Oh, there was a half chance for Wasim Akram. It was powerfully hit. Not easy to catch those, especially being a fast bowler. You just finish delivering the ball. Have a look at that. Well, it would have been a great catch had he taken that. Well, Hamidullah really creating some problems for Ali Pharma. Has scored 28 so far in 16 balls. This is how he plays. He has given them some chances, but is really hurting them badly here. Wasim Akram. Oh, good attempted Yorker, but he wanted to bowl that within the wickets. Bowling over there will really not hurt Hamidullah. A very quality young promising bowler. Wasim Akram getting famous here in UAE domestic circuit especially. Well, Hamidullah just wanted to throw kitchen sink on every ball that is being bowled against him, and hope Wasim Akram is fine as well. He just slipped down there. .46 for 1. Ali Pharma needs wickets. Hamidullah will keep playing the way he plays. Well, this is played in the air. Chance for the fielder. And Wasim Akram strikes again. Got the dangerous man. Hamidullah really not in a great position to play that pull shot. Nothing, a shot at the end. It was a quick shot delivery. And have a look at that. He just saved his head, I suppose. And just hitting it in the air, and a very easy catch over there taken by the fielder. Well, Karwan CC lost. Hamidullah have scored 46 for 2 after 5 overs.
Abu Bakr for the first time in this match, and it starts off with a brilliant Yorker, but Muazzam Hayat gets some bat onto it and get a single. Alif Pharma, the first couple of overs at least in this innings were well in control. Picked up an early wicket. Wasim Akram was bowling really well, but just a couple of overs ago, that expensive Zohair Iqbal over has given the advantage back to Karwan CC. However, somehow they've managed to pick up the wicket of Hamidullah, who was the danger man, who is the danger man in Karwan CC. And now, with Muazzam Hayat out there, is Yusuf has just come out to bat. They aren't chasing too much, however, they still need to bat well enough to get to that 144, the target set by Alif Pharma. Short delivery. It's a short one that got the wicket of Hamid. This should be called a wide, went over the head. Very interesting dismissal that was. Dropped short. Hamid just wanted to somehow get some bat onto it. In the end, he played a tennis shot. This was the wide that was just bowled, yeah, way above the head. So rightly called by umpire Mujahid. Alif Pharma, they need regular wickets here. That's the only way they'll be able to defend this total that they've put up. Karwan CC, they bat deep. So even a decent partnership here should see them through. Full again. This time outside the off stump. Swatted away towards backward point. Will only be a single. So he's mixing it up here, Abu Bakr. Went full first ball. Then dropped it short. Now again going full outside off. Wasim Akram was brilliant. Picked up 2 wickets. Unfortunately, he didn't have any support from the other end. Zohair Iqbal, being expensive today, generally very accurate, very disciplined with his lines and lengths, but today has gone for plenty. And that's been the problem for Alif Pharma. He's been very one-ended, even with the batting. While Hamad was striking, he just ran out of partners. Now with the ball, Wasim Akram was doing all the right things, but just didn't have anyone to support him and contribute. Well, this is far down the leg side, and to make matters worse, even the keeper is unable to get a hand to it, and it'll go for 5 wides. Well, the trouble compiles for Alif Pharma. The misery continues for them, as if the batsmen weren't getting runs easily. And they are giving away runs as well. Left-hand, right-hand combination. Abu Bakr struggling to cope with it. As the left-hander comes on strike, he is unable to change his line. Gives away 5 wides. Can't afford to be ill-disciplined like this, defending a paltry total of 143, especially given the conditions. They just haven't made good use of the new ball, except for Wasim Akram. Muazzam Hayat is out there on 14. This one, he'll let it go. He'll come around the wicket now, Abu Bakr, just to negate that left-hand, right-hand combination that he's bowling to. Good skiddy fast bowler, but once in a while just loses his radar. But Alif Pharma have backed him, given him this platform. And it's imperative that these fast bowlers of Alif Pharma come to the party. They need someone to put their hands up and pick up a couple of quick wickets here. Oh, angling into the left-hander from around the wicket. He's once again got a toe end of the bat. And they've run the first one quickly enough to come back for the second comfortably. Muazzam Hayat is very quick between the wickets. It's a busy cricketer. Looks to play along the carpet, finds those gaps. And that's the ideal batter you want in this situation. Wicket has just fallen. You need a partnership. You need to steady the things. That's something that Alif Pharma failed to do every time a wicket fell. Just when it seemed like they were getting a partnership going, those wickets were picked up by Karwan CC. Just didn't allow a partnership to blossom. As a result, Alif Pharma only managing 143. Short and nicely pulled away. The fielder will give it a chase. That is the longer boundary. The ball has the legs to run all the way. Expensive over this has become from Abu Bakr. 14 already with 1 delivery to go. Dragging the length back, but Muazzam Hayat is quick. Swivels onto his back foot and pulls it in front of the fielder. Collects another boundary. Such a calm batter, Muazzam. Knows exactly what is required of him in this stage, and he's playing the kind of innings that Karwan CC want him to at this stage. 60 for 2 now. Inside the 6th over, going at over 10 runs per over. That required run rate is now under 6. Things are looking comfortable here for Karwan CC as they have had throughout the tournament. This one's much better on a good length. Going for that quick single again and they're able to complete it. So the fielders need to be on their toes. A single to end this expensive over from Abu Bakr. 15 off it. Into the power play. A good one for Karwan CC. 61 for 2. Right, then the end of the power play brings a change in the bowling here. We are going to see a spinner from Alif Pharma, the left arm spin of Sohail Ahmed Khan. Can he make the difference here for Alif Pharma tonight? It was the spin that worked for Karwan CC just when Alif Pharma were looking comfortable with the bat. It was a skipper Babar Iqbal picking up 3 wickets. Can Sohail repeat that for his team? Over the wicket to the left-handed Muazzam. Starts off outside the off. Muazzam asking for the wide, but the umpire says, well, it spun inside. Just went away. Sohail is also the kind of bowler who doesn't turn the ball too much. Relies on drift and variations. This is very quick. Cut away straight to the fielder. So not a bad start. Couple of dot deliveries. Needs to be consistent here. Wickets is all Alif Pharma need. They're not going to win this game with dot balls. Looking to drive that on the off. Got the inside part of the bat. Hamad Ahmed Khan has parked himself down at deep mid-wicket. He's waiting for that big shot to come to him. Now he'll bring himself up in the circle because it's a right-handed batter. Sohail Ahmed gives off his first single, first run. And now, because it's a right-handed batter, he'll also come around the wicket. Like to see a slip in place. Come on, Alif Pharma. You've got a new batter. Where's the slip? Where's the attacking field set? But he's pushed it quicker, so won't really rely too much on turn. Short, so pulled away quite comfortably. Yusuf Khan will get another single. Because of this left-hand, right-hand combination, the field has to constantly change. Skipper Hamad Khan will have to be on his toes. Decent over so far from Sohail. Couple of deliveries left. I think Muazzam and Yusuf Khan know very well that they have all the time in the world, can afford to play out a couple of quiet overs. Just get their eye in, let this pressure situation ride. One more delivery left. Can Sohail Khan get out of it without further damage? Just 2 runs off this over, a good start for him. Nicely bowled, pushed towards long on, off the back foot. Will only be a single. So good first over for the spinner, just 3 runs off it. End of 7 is 60, 4 for 2. Uzair Maan now with a bit of medium pace from the school end. So we won't see spin from both ends. He's a disciplined bowler. Uzair has the knack of picking up wickets in regular intervals. He breaks partnerships, and Alif Pharma have relied upon him now to try and break this partnership. Cut away very nicely. No chance for the fielder at backward point to cut that off. Again, the shorter boundary working in the favour of the batter. That absolutely raced away to the boundary. Look at that. Look how close the fielder was, but still just unable to get to it. Muazzam Hayat doing well there to find that gap and exploiting it to perfection. There's a third man who's inside the circle. There's a point fielder who's very round, and there's a backward point. So the boundary behind on the offside is well protected. This time he goes leg side and it's pulled away. Deep square leg running in. Those big gaps are being used nicely here by the KCC batters. Another single added. Zerman started off with the boundary. Now 5 runs off just 2 deliveries. They're going along very comfortably here. Karwan CC, Alif Pharma need a bit of inspiration. They need something to happen for them. A wicket out of nowhere. This is what happened to them when they were batting. They were going along nicely. Suddenly a loose shot. And that's when the floodgates opened up. Well, that happened to Karwan CC. Alif Pharma can't be relying on the batters to make a mistake. They can't be waiting for things to happen. There needs to be some form of brilliance. A genius move required here. Things are looking very comfortable for Karwan CC for now. Short delivery. Took a bit of time to get to him, but eventually, by the time he played the shot, the ball still hadn't arrived. Goes straight over the stumps. Will be a dot ball. Zerman is known for his variations. He has a stock ball which is a medium pace, but he does slow it down once in a while. Drops that Yorker, the bouncer. Keeps the batter guessing. Shot again. And dispatch to the boundary once again. Well, this is not going Alif Pharma's way at all. Not in control there, Yusuf Khan. Saw the short one. Turned around very quickly. And in the end, he got the result he wanted. Behind fine leg. 2 fours in this over now. Now Zerman asks Wasim to go down to the boundary line. There's no point having fine leg up in the circle, as third man is called up to compensate for that fielder being dropped off. 2 deliveries left in this over. 9 runs off it already. Nicely driven off the front foot. They're coming back for the second. This is good stuff. Longer part of the ground. He knows the fielder has a lot to cover, and there will be an overthrow as well. So things are absolutely falling apart here for Alif Pharma. And Hamad Khan, that man in your picture, isn't a happy man. He's disappointed with his fielders. First, because there was a very casual run in to pick that up, and then the throw was wavered. Well, this is not looking good for the men in grey. The heads have dropped. The body language doesn't look too positive. Karwan CC making an easy game out of this. 67 required now of 73 deliveries. These two, Muazzam Hayat and Yusuf Khan, putting together a partnership now. Full, driven nicely towards long off. This time it will only be a single. So not the greatest of starts for Uzairman. 13 off his first over. It's 77 for 2. Sohail gets a second over. You can see the breeze blowing across the ground here. His shirt fluttering in the wind, and look at that. Oh, Alif Pharma You are giving away this match to Karwan CC on a platter. You can't defend 144 runs bowling like this. Sohail Ahmed Khan completely losing control of that. Down the leg side, looking for the quicker one. The batter misses it, the keeper misses it, and that'll be 5 wides. Nothing going their way tonight for Alif Pharma. The misery continues. 81 on the board now, 82 on the board now with those 5 runs. Sohail Ahmed Khan, who bowled a good first over, has already given away 5 runs without bowling a legal delivery. This time is on the offside, and Muazzam Hayat with the most beautiful looking drives. Probably the drive of the evening. Very classy. All along the carpet. Past the fielder. And this outfield at the ICCA Academy, no matter what time of the day it is, it absolutely races away. Good looking shot that. And this is what makes Karwan CC such a good batting unit. They've got the top order hitters who absolutely tonk the ball, and then they've got guys like Muazzam Hayat who can play good cricketing strokes to get you runs. And then of course they do have the middle order, the lower order, which again comes and does those big hitting. So almost a perfect unit as long as their batting is concerned, and we've also seen what they can do with the ball. So a strong team, Karwan CC, establishing and showcasing their dominance in this tournament. Nicely off the back foot on towards mid-wicket. Muazzam Hayat is feeling a bit of pain and got hit against Wasim Akram, who's quite express. I'm still feeling that. I think he may have got hit on his thigh or his hip. And you can see he's visibly uncomfortable as he camps on that non-striker's end. 4.8 now the required run rate. This is all too comfortable for Karwan CC. Oh, that's beaten him through the gate. But I think there may have been an inside edge here. 2 sounds. Even the batter Yusuf Khan just looking at his bat there. Seemed like there may have been. We'll just have another look very quickly. Yeah, inside edge onto the back leg. Had it not had an inside edge, that was surely plumb in front. I was going towards the wide, but Yusuf Khan has somehow got some bat onto it. Hit that towards long off and gotten a single. In a way, Sohail will be glad that he connected that. Could have easily been another wide and only be 1 run. Going at a run rate of more than 10 runs per over. So very comfortable now, Karwan CC. Nicely cut away. The fielder at backward point. We'll have to cut that off. Will be a single. So Muazzam Hayat is playing a fine knock here. 35 off 27. Just the kind of innings that Karwan would have wanted one of their batters to play. Yes, it's very easy to lose your way sometimes, try and go for some big shots and finish it early, but he knows what's required of him. A steady, calm innings, and that's exactly what he's provided to his team. And ably assisted so far by Yusuf Khan. Well, he got down on one knee very quickly to play the sweep shot, but it came quite late to him. But not much damage done. Dot ball to end the over, an expensive one from Sohail as well. 9 done, it's 89 for 2. Sikandar now being introduced. So Hamad Khan has realized that there's no point having your fast bowlers now because Uzair Man went for quite a few. So he's asked his other spinner, Sikandar Khan, to deliver a few overs here. See if he can be the golden arm that Alif Pharma are so desperately looking for. This is hit flat and straight to the hand. So Sikandar Khan will deliver. Muazzam Hayat getting tempted by that flight offered by him. Wanted to get under it. Hit it quite flat. Because of which Zuhair Iqbal down and long on. Holds on to a catch. Nicely played, but unfortunately straight to the hands. Muazzam Hayat's good innings comes to an end. Somebody needed to play that knock and he did it quite nicely. But the job's not done yet. He walks away for 35 of 29 deliveries. Karwan ICCA 54 runs away from their target. It's 89 for 3. Awais Ali now. So a left arm spinner to face a left arm spinner. Can Alif Pharma pick up 1 or 2 more wickets here and make this interesting? We'd certainly like to see that. Sikandar Khan, can he be the special bowling performance that Alif Pharma have looked for in this innings? Starts off with the dot delivery, Awais Ali Khan. Now this is an opportunity for Alif Pharma, a window to get their foot in. 2 to 3 wickets at least in a cluster is what they need. 10th over in progress. Run rate isn't a problem for Karwan CC. This one's short, comfortably pushed away towards mid-wicket. They're coming back for the second, or at least thinking about it, but then the fielder is quick to get to that. Will only be a single. 90 runs on the board now. 53 required at a rate of 5.13. So that's certainly not a concern. Alif Pharma won't be able to defend this in their 20 overs. Quick wickets. That's what Hamad is thinking. Where am I going to buy my wickets? Who's going to deliver for me? Well, the pitch has played amazing. It's been brilliant to bat on. Good track. For bowlers have found assistance with the new ball in hand. Just the ideal kind of pitch you need for a game of cricket. Not favouring one side heavily. Nicely behind that. Yusuf Khan very watchful now that he's lost his senior partner. He'll want to now take on that anchor role and bat out until they get to their target. 1 delivery left. Sikandar has bowled a superb over so far. 1 for 1. On the cusp of the 10th over. Oh, this one's down the leg side. The umpire, after a thought for a second or two, has finally called it a wide. A little too close to sweep that, but Yusuf Khan will buy a wide with that. Floated and nicely driven on the up. I want to come back for the second. They'll easily get one for the throw because once again, it's a long way away on the offside. 2 runs to end the 10th over at the halfway stage. KCC are comfortably cruising along 93 for 3.
Well, it's 93 for 3 after 10 overs. KCC just need 50 runs and they have got all those 10 overs remaining. The required run rate is just 5 per over. 7 wickets remaining. Awais Ali, left-handed batter, will be facing the left arm spinner Sohail Ahmed. Oh, he just hit straight to the fielder there at long off position, just a single added to the score. Yusuf Khan is a very good young prospect for KCC. Sohail. Well, came down the wicket, hits it. Enough power behind. Clearing the long off for a 6. Yusuf joining the party for all those who have hit 6 in this particular game. Reaching out to the pitch of the ball and hitting it along with the turn over long off. Good shot coming up from Yusuf. Well, nicely played. On the front foot, checking a single. It's good thinking cricket by Yusuf. After hitting a 6, taking single on the very next ball, rotating the strike. Always a very good habit for a batter if you want to play the long innings. Awais would like to go after Sohail. He is a left-handed bowler. Just heaved it toward the leg side for a single. "41 runs required in 9.2 overs. Well, KCC has won 3 games already in this tournament, and once again a very comprehensive performance. First with the ball and then with the bat. Oh, this was a good delivery, but nicely played by Yusuf Khan. Top shot will earn him a boundary. It was a good arm delivery. For a moment, I thought he has been beaten, but nicely executed at the end. A proper late cut shot. A good talented batter, Yusuf, having a good technique. Well, this is played across the line, and well, rush of blood. Just when I praised him that he is technically a very sound, a good batter, just hit away toward the leg side, toward the longer part of the boundary. Not a shot to play in this game for him. Just lost his wicket, just thrown away his wicket. He could have easily scored around good 40, good 50, but just departs, hitting a bad shot. Still contributed well, scored 23 on 14 balls. Got out in the deep on the bowling of Sohail Ahmed. It's 106 for the loss of 4 after 11 overs. Sikandar will be bowling his second over. He has taken a wicket in the first over, given away just 4 runs. Well, 2 is the call. And they will just settle for a single. Good aggression in the deep by the fielder. Aggressively approached the ball and restricted the batters to a single. Well, this is the kind of spirit you got to display on the field. Being a fielder, you cannot give freebies. You got to fight till the end. Sikandar will be bowling to Zahid. A very good all-rounder for KCC. Well, the balls are finding some difficulty today. They are getting slipped. Well, A little risky to play on the back foot against Sikandar, who's not very tall. His ball always keep little low. You have to be on the front foot, especially against those arm deliveries. Oh, once again played on the back foot, but straight to the fielder there at gully position. Zahel bowled superbly earlier on, provided a breakthrough to his team on the very first ball that he bowled, removed Lovepreet. Oh, this time quicker delivery, punched down the ground, just a single. Awais playing on 4, trying to be a little aggressive. Well, this is played in the air. Chance for the fielder. Hamad will make no mistakes. He will not drop those easy chances. Awais wanted to play on the leg side, towards the leg side. Nothing a shot at the end. Just close the face of the bat. And getting a top edge straight in the hand of the fielder there at extra cover position. So KCC lost another wicket. 108 for 5 after 11.5 overs. $108 for 5 after 11.5 overs. Saif Ali Ghori has just replaced Awais. Still 35 runs required in 8.1 overs. With 4.29. Well, as of this situation, KCC is still on top. They have got 5 wickets. But this is cricket. Anything can happen. Another couple of good quick dismissals and will really bring Alif Pharma back. Well, good quick delivery. Just past the outside edge. A very good over come to an end from Sikandar. 108 for 5 after 12 overs. KCC need 35 runs to win this game with 5 wickets in hand. Sohail will continue to bowl. This will be his last quota of 4 overs. Well, he bowled a bad ball. It's wide on the leg side. Got to be a little careful. Fine leg is up. Zahid could not capitalize on that. Well, 2 is the call. Fielder is standing in the deep and they will get the 2 quite easily. Well, Sohail around the wicket. Well, Zahid likes to play on the back foot. What Sohail The better option for him is to entice Zahid to play a lofted shot toward the leg side. It's a deeper part of the ground. This will not help. It was nicely cut away. Straight to the point fielder, a single added to the score. And this is what KCC needs. The required run rate is only 4.13. But as long as Alif Pharma is concerned, you have to take wickets. And you will take wickets only by attacking. You cannot just be defensive. Another single added to the score. So no problem whatsoever for KCC. If you keep bowling those half trackers, they will easily put away for singles and twos, and this is what they need. As Alif Pharma, you have to bowl differently. You have to attack. You can, as a spinner, you have to utilize that longer part of the ground. Give them flight. Let them go after you. This was much better delivery, but nicely pushed away for a single. A little quick in the air. A dot ball to end the over number 13. 114 on the board for the loss of 5. 29 runs required, and they have got 7 overs to do that. Sikandar to Zahid. Well, clipped away on the leg side. Single added to the score. Oh, once again, a quick delivery, nicely played toward the onside for another single. Good cricket from KCC. They are not in hurry. They don't want to lose too many wickets here. Just relying on singles. And this is what they required. Indeed, 4 runs per hour. And they have taken 3 already in first 3 balls. Right behind the line. Saif Ali Ghori, who has taken a blinder of a catch in the deep earlier on when he was fielding at deep square leg, involved in the dismissal of Lovepreet, giving himself room and just pushing it towards the offside for another single. Oh, almost trapped him. Well, that's the end of over number 14. 118 for 5. 25 runs required and 6 overs remaining. 118 for 5 after 14 overs. KCC just need 25 runs to win this game in 6 overs and have got 5 wickets in hand. Well, the ball has been given to Wasim Akram, the key young fast bowler from Alif Pharma. He has taken 2 wickets already, given away 11 runs, tried his best, has got another over. Can he create a miracle here for Alif Pharma? Round the wicket this time. Well, quick delivery on the body. Played away toward the leg side. 2 is the call. And they will not take chances against Lovepreet. He's got lovely arms. Just a single added to the score. Well, like his favorite, the legend, Sultan of Swing, Wasim Akram, the youngster has chosen to bowl round the wicket as the legend used to do, especially in the death overs. Can he produce those 2 magic deliveries? Well, it is upper cut, and yes! What a catch taken in the deep, and Wasim Akram once again strikes here. Zahid has to walk back. He has played not a bad shot, but unfortunately for him, it went straight in the hand of the fielder standing at deep third man. A very good catch taken under pressure by the fielder there, and KCC has lost their 6th wicket. Well, this match has not ended up. Only 4 wickets remaining. Can Alif Pharma surprise KCC? Zahid is a very good all-rounder, bowled superbly first up, played a good knock but has to walk back. Well, Omer out there in the middle, a fearsome hitter of the cricket ball. Wasim Akram with his tail up. He has just got a wicket, would like to take more. Oh, good delivery. Targeting the stumps. Nicely played with the straight bat by Omer. No footwork, but if you play with the straight bat, you have got better chances. If you are with your defense. Well, Wasim has still got 3 legal balls remaining in this over. His team needs well, this time hit the pad, but it was missing the leg stump. Well, Zohair, the fielder over there, just fumbled it and allow the batters to go across for a single. And a good piece of fielding there this time by Lovepreet. Hamad. It's not easy to be a captain, especially when you are up against one of the top side, KCC, one of the favorites of this tournament. But he has done well, utilized his resources pretty well, especially on the field. Well, Wasim Akram has got 2 legal balls remaining in his last over. He will try his level best to get a wicket for his team. Well, this was bowled on the leg side, wide given by the umpire, and they have also ran for an extra run. 2 runs have come in that ball. This is one risk factor. Being a left-arm fast bowler, when you bowl round the wicket, you have to be dead accurate with your line. Omer has the ability to finish the things off very quickly. Is still new at the crease, has faced only 2 balls, yet to open his account. Wasim Akram. Round the wicket to Omer. Well, just missed the stump. What I can say is was not a great shot coming up from Omer. Maybe wanted to clear the roof of the ICC Academy. Does not really required to do that. And Wasim Akram can't really believe his luck. Just missed the stumps. So the last legal ball remaining of the spell of Wasim Akram. He has bowled superbly, taken 3 wickets. Can he produce another beauty here? Well, a full toss. Umair is just inquiring with the square leg umpire, but can't be given as no ball. A very good spell from Wasim Akram has come to an end. He has given 14 runs, taken 3 wickets in those 4 overs. Whereas KCC need 21 runs in those remaining 5 overs, and they have got 4 wickets in hand.
Five overs left, 21 required for KCC. Alif Pharma have dragged the game by picking up wickets, and they don't seem to be giving up here. They still believe with these 4 wickets in hand, they should be able to create an upset here. 1 or 2 wickets here will really put the jitters back into KCC, making room, going up, and the fielder's getting underneath it. This is wicket number 7. In fact, he's dropped it. Oh, Zohair Iqbal is having a forgetful evening out here. It was the big hitter, Umair Ali, who went big. Look at that. He played the shot and he walked away thinking he's done for. But Zohair Iqbal, an easy catch. It doesn't get easier than that. Has he dropped the game? Has he dropped the points? That was the one that had to stuck. But unfortunately for Alif Pharma, just not going their way. Sikandar has bowled brilliantly, but he's denied an opportunity. This one's flatter and straighter and into the fence. Insult to injury. Salt to the wounds. A drop catch followed by a maximum. Now they need only 14. Oh, how different things could have been had Zohair Iqbal hung on to that. But this is what it can do. You drop a catch and the batsman will punish you, especially someone as good as Umair Ali. Now he'll get the single. He's got the boundary. He's calmed the nerves. He's released the pressure. He'll now get off strike. There's 13 runs away from victory, Karwan. Alif Pharma have certainly made a match out of it to drag it this long, but they have only themselves to blame. They've dropped a couple of catches. Things would have been very, very different if not. Sikandar though has bowled brilliantly. He's got 3 deliveries left in his quota of 4 overs. Makes room. Saif Ali Ghori, who's played well, to hold one end and get a single on the offside. That equation looking all the more simpler now. 13 required. Umair Ali is on 7. Saif Ali Ghori is on 5 off 9. Push down towards long on. And that should end the 16th over. It's 132 for 6. Well, unfortunately for Alif Pharma, their ace bowler, Wasim Akram, has bowled out. He tried his best, picked up 3 wickets, gave it everything. Now Hamad is back to his youngster, Abu Bakr. He has no choice but to go to him because he had to bowl out his good overs, his good bowlers. And I can only hope against hope that this youngster could create something here out of a situation that's beyond their control now. 11 runs required of 4 overs, a simple equation for Karwan CC. It's only their game to lose from here on. A big hitter on strike, Umair Ali. He can finish this in 2 deliveries if he wants to. But how will they approach this? Back of a length, looking to make room, Umair Ali. Guiding that towards third man. Be a dot ball. Dot balls are not going to help though. Has to be a wickets column that needs to have a bigger number there. Yes, they've picked up 6, but it could have easily been 8 now. Just had to hold on to their catchers. The skipper, Hamad Ahmed Khan, was having a chat with him earlier before the game, and he said fielding has been a concern for them. Their drop catches have cost them quite a few games. Big slog towards the leg side. Missing out completely. He wants to finish it in style, it seems, Umair Ali. A couple of times now he's attempted that shot and missed it completely. 2 dot balls in this 17th over. And back to that point. Yeah, they have dropped quite a few catches in crucial games, and that have costed them the games as well. That's something they need to look at and improve very soon if they are to compete against the top teams. They are a top team themselves, but you have to be great at all 3 facets of the game. And fielding is something that has much to be desired when it comes to Alif Pharma. Short delivery from Abu Bakr this time. Umair Ali will duck at it. Was hoping for a second that it might be down the leg side and the umpire will call it a wide, but seems it was all right. This is the problem now. Karwan CC can't afford to take their time, whereas Alif Pharma have to create something out of a situation that is well in control for Karwan CC. Off the back foot, cut away for a maximum. Wow, he didn't even look to hit it that hard. But the timing on that was fantastic from Umair Ali. Onto the back foot. Moment it was short, he knew he only had to get a meaty part of the bat onto that, and that flew well over the fence into those grass banks for a maximum. Again, the shorter boundary assisting the batter. Now it's down to just 5 runs. 1 hit away, Karwan CC, to make it 4 out of 4. They won 3 of their games. All 3 that they've played. Alif Pharma, well, they played 1-1-1, but tonight it seems will be their first loss of the tournament. Umair Ali might just be the one to score the winning runs here. Oh, big. This is huge. And he's finished it in style. Umair Ali with the winning runs, a maximum of his bat. Karwan CC eventually get to that target quite comfortably with 4 wickets in hand and more than 3 overs to spare. Length delivery, he's given it a big swish towards cow corner, and that's gone all the way into those ICC Academy panels to end the game with a 6. Handshakes all around. Alif Pharma will know that this game could have easily gone their way had they done a couple of things better than they did tonight. But in the end, 143 runs were never going to be enough against a quality batting side like Karwan CC, who have won this game now by 4 wickets and 3+ overs to spare. They would have liked to finish it earlier with fewer wickets lost, but this is why they're such a good team. They've got depth in their batting. They've got depth in their squad to have the players to come and do it whenever it's required of them. Umair Ali is a happy man. Bowled well today. Bowled a good last over. And now he's come out to finish the game off in style with the bat in hand. Alif Pharma have a lot to think about. So go back to the drawing board. Wasim Akram was brilliant. But other than that, none of the bowlers, other than Sikandar obviously with the spin, was able to make a contribution. Look at that number. 2, 3 and 4. Yusuf Khan, 23 of 14. Muazzam Hayat, 35 of 29. And Hamidullah, Khan giving them that start, 28 of 19. Those were the three that laid the foundation. A bit of a stutter in the middle with Awais Ali Shah and Zaid Ali going out cheaply. But Umair Ali Khan came out there and steadied the ship and got them home with a 6 in the end. 20 extras bowled by Alif Pharma. Now that will certainly not help defending a small total that their batsman posted. Forgetful evening for Zuhair Iqbal, but Wasim Akram as always 3 for 14. What a brilliant spell from him. Zuhair Iqbal though 34 runs in just 2 overs. That second over of his really gave the momentum back to Karwan. Sisi Abu Bakr, the youngster, 27 runs again tonight, being expensive. Suhail, the spinner, 1 for 34, but the pick of the bowlers certainly Sikandar Khan, 2 for 20. But him and Wasim Akram couldn't do enough for their team, as the rest of the bowlers, including Uzair Maan, went for plenty. And those 20 extras in the end, I thought, were way too many. They had to be disciplined in defending this total. Wasim Akram though started off brilliantly. Look at that delivery, swinging in, angling into the right-hander. But the next over from Zuhair Iqbal went for quite a few. Couple of sixes off, no balls, and free hits also being taken full advantage of. Hamidullah was going absolute guns. And then this was the wicket that Wasim Akram picked up of Hamidullah. At that moment, Alif Pharma were bossing the game with the spinners like Sikandar Khan picking up that wicket of Muazzam Hayat. Zuhair Iqbal held on to that one. But unfortunately for Alif Pharma, they just couldn't compile on that the pressure they created. These are the 2 wickets that Alif Pharma would have thought that brought them back into the game. That's the third one that Wasim Akram got in his second spell. But after that, that drop catch before that 6 is what costed them the game, Alif Pharma. And in the end, Umair Ali finishing things off in style. Well, it seems Karwan CC will walk away as winners of this game quite comfortably. Alif Pharma winning the toss, choosing to bat first. Hamad Ahmad Khan being the top scorer, down in the order, 45 of 33. Saad with 39 of 25. The rest of the batters unable to contribute too much. The spinner, Babar Iqbal, their skipper, picking up 3 wickets in that middle order and really denting the Alif Pharma's batting. Hazrat Luqman at the top, 20 for 2 for him, and Zaid Ali as always contributing with wickets, and they only managed 142 in their allotted 20 overs. In reply, Karwan CC started off positively. Hamidullah, as always, providing them the start. Muazzam Hayat in the middle, a steady innings from him, 35 of 29, and in the end, Yusuf Khan and 23 of 14, and it was Umair Ali who came out and finished the game. Wasim Akram, as always, a brilliant performance from him, 14 for 3. Sikandar, 2 for 20, but other than that, the bowlers were unable to make a contribution, allowing KCC to win this game by 4 wickets. We'll take a quick break, and when we're back, it will be Muhammad Nadeem with the post-match presentation.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of the game number 21 of this ongoing Arabian Cricket League, which was played between Karwan CC and Alif Pharma. Well, firstly, I would like to thank our sponsors for their tremendous effort in organizing this level of tournament. Tournament organizer ICCA Academy, streaming partner Fancourt, sports sponsor 7 Districts, Udemy streaming partner Cricfit, and broadcast and event partner Sports Ethics. Well, in this game, which is 21 of this Arabian Cricket League, Alif Pharma won the toss, selected to bat first, but they have put up only 142 on the board. KCC at the end comprehensively win this game by 4 wickets. Well, I have got Mr. Tehseen Javed, who happened to be the match referee in this particular game, and Player of the Match award goes to the bowler who has bowled tremendously. He has taken 3 very important wickets, disturbed the middle order, given away just 19 runs, and he is none other than Babar Iqbal from KCC. Babar, please come forward and receive your award from Mr. Tehseen Javed. He will be receiving the award and the gift hamper from oversook.com from Mr. Tehseen Javed. Well, Babar, congratulations. Tremendous performance with the ball, taking 3 important wickets, disturbing the middle order, and you have really done well. What you will say?
So far my team won the match, so I'm really happy. The main thing that is was that we understood the condition, and that's why the way I executed, it helped me.
Well, everybody was talking about that this wicket assisting the fast bowlers, but out of nowhere, you came and you bowled those flighted deliveries, enticing the batters, and you said that there was definite plan, and I'm sure that you have capitalized on the longer part of the boundary as well. What you will say?
See, I used the wind because wind was over there. So normally, that's why I came to around the wicket because of the wind, because the ball was coming in. So that was the reason. And we understood, we actually read the pitch a bit earlier. We came earlier here. So we spoke to the coach and, the supporting staff. They told us this wicket looks a bit different. So that's why, the experience helped us.
Yeah, definitely, Babar. Thank you very much. And congratulations and play well for the rest of the tournament as well.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Well, this was Babar Iqbal. Assessing the condition is always perfect, and Babar did it in a style. This is Nadeem with the post-match presentation. Stay tuned as we have got other matches as well lined up. Thank you.